Alrighty, good morning, everyone. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Chase Franks. We're going to be going over all the details of everything that you need to know in regards to the First Alert Weather Day tomorrow, as well as what we've already seen, because it has been a busy past 24 hours here in Central Mississippi. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us on Facebook. I'll try my best to go through the questions over here. It's just me for the day. So I'm going to be going over all the details of everything that you need to know about what we're talking about tomorrow, as well as what we're talking about right now. As you can see, currently, we've seen a lot of heavy thunderstorms roll through central Mississippi early this morning, and it has calmed down quite a bit. You can see that we're starting to see a little bit of sunshine here in the metro, and that is expected to stay that way throughout much of the day today. But the severe risk still sticking around for some portions east of I-55 for some portions of central Mississippi. It mainly stays along the I-59 corridor, some portions of I-20, more so into East Mississippi and Western Alabama for the threat for some strong thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. But most of us here will be staying relatively dry until we get into the day tomorrow. So that enhanced risk for Saturday, that's what we're really focusing on. That's what we're going to be talking about. We'll go into more details here in a second, but here's a live look at our First Alert radar. Again, all that rainfall that probably woke you up early this morning here in central Mississippi has now pushed off to the east into much of eastern Mississippi and western Alabama now. So it has pretty much pushed on out of our area. You can still see a couple little isolated showers and storms here over into the forest area, into Fortville, along Highway 481, Highway 21 and 35. Again, you might run into a couple little isolated showers near Puckett and even here in the metro. Off into the south, you could run into maybe a sprinkle or two. Nothing impressive right now. Thankfully, things have toned down and died down, and it is expected to stay that way. Again, here's a look at what you could expect this afternoon. Areas to the east of I-55 could run into a couple afternoon thunderstorms. Again, it's very unlikely that a lot of us will see widespread rainfall. We'll, again, see a chance in that marginal risk zone, the level 1 out of 5 zone. You could have a chance for a couple showers and thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. But all eyes are really going to be on the day tomorrow. We clear up and dry up and stay that way all the way through the early morning hours on Saturday. And then Saturday morning rolls around. That's where the question mark rolls in. One model shows us that we could be looking at, again, just passing showers and storms into the early morning hours ahead of that frontal boundary, or it shows a whole different line actually hitting us into the early morning hours. So there's a wide range of outcomes that we could see. I think this is the more likely outcome. I think we could see supercells ahead of that frontal boundary get going early into the day. I'm talking early afternoon into the early half of the evening. So anywhere from about lunchtime to about 2 p.m., and we'll start to see some showers and storms fire up, and it really gets going into the afternoon, evening. At 4 p.m., we're expected to see that main line pass through here in central Mississippi, and by 9 o'clock, we'll all be on the back end of everything, still looking at some rainfall, but on the back end of the more severe storms here in central Mississippi, and then we see it push on through, and by 10 or 11 o'clock tonight, we're all looking relatively quiet, and that is a good sign. But what exactly does that mean? What exactly can you really think to really get from this storm system? So we'll go to, I didn't know there were so many pause points in this thing. I'm saying, I was just clicking through and it just kept going all the way to Sunday. Sunday, we're going to be looking at pretty dry conditions, but for the afternoon hours today, we should be seeing isolated showers and storms return. But tomorrow, that's why we've issued the First Alert Weather Day, that level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for us here in central Mississippi. It starts really after about 2 p.m. for most of us here. Could see some showers and storms as early as lunchtime, but most of us should be relatively quiet into the first part of your day. But once we get into the afternoon hours, that's where we see that higher chance. So there's about an 8-hour time period where we have a good threat of damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour or greater. So it's important that I emphasize the greater part, because some of us could see winds up to 70, maybe even 75 miles an hour associated with this line of storms. Golf ball sized hail is more than likely. We don't really see that here too often. We don't really get large hail here in central Mississippi all that often. So this is something that we do need to take serious here in the day tomorrow. And tornadoes are going to be likely. We have a hatched risk zone, which does in fact mean that the likelihood of tornadoes does go up, and also the likelihood that we see stronger tornadoes goes up as well. So there's also that here in central Mississippi for the day tomorrow. So again, no matter where you are, it doesn't matter if you're in that, if you think that you're not even in a risk zone. Every single one of us are in the enhanced risk zone for the day tomorrow. So I wanted to take note of that. Here's a look at the 10-day forecast for you that, again, we're looking at temperatures staying fairly mild for the day today and tomorrow. So it's important that you stay weather aware, but it's going to be warm and muggy for the rest of the day today. You don't really have to worry about too many storms passing through our first alert forecast for now. Now, obviously, things will be changing towards the new year. We'll see temperatures cool off, but it's really important to me that y'all understand that every single one of us is in the level 3 out of 5, the enhanced risk zone. It goes for every single county here in central Mississippi. So it doesn't matter whether you're in Natchez, Macomb, all the way up into Yazoo City or Rolling Fork here in the metro, over into Raleigh. You are in the level 3 out of 5 risk zone, which means every single severe element will be in play for you tomorrow, no matter where you are. And I'm talking to every single person here in central Mississippi. It doesn't matter where you're watching from, you are in the severe risk zone. So please be very cautious into the day tomorrow. We'll be here to give you the most up-to-date information regarding the severe weather, and we'll have another look throughout the rest of the day today. So please make sure you keep tuning back in. Things can change. You live here. You know the weather in Mississippi. It changes in the matter of an instant. And again, I just want everyone to make sure that you're safe and that you are cautious going into the day tomorrow. We're hoping for the best, but we want to make sure that you're prepared for the worst. So that's what we're really going to be talking about and preparing you for the day today, as well as into the day tomorrow. So please make sure that you stay safe. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me at any time. I will be glad to answer any question on Facebook, on Twitter. It doesn't matter. You can reach out to me and I will gladly answer back as soon as I possibly can in regards to the severe threat for the day tomorrow. And I believe I'll be here tomorrow to make sure that we're going to get through this together. And I know Dave will also be here tomorrow as well. So we'll be here to give you the most up-to-date information. But that's all we got for you now. Have a great rest of your day. Please stay safe and make sure you keep checking back in for the most up-to-date information.